That's allowed. Yeah. We've done makeshift structures, and yes, for the time being, before we do our block. That's why the project did
It is split into two. We have Tower A and Tower B. So currently we'll be doing Tower number A. So now, in terms of decongesting the whole facility, we'll be relocating some facilities from here to the two blocks. And then we upgrade the admin and outpatient building. That will be done as phase number 3 later, sir. So, sir, in this building, it has 5 levels. On ground floor, predominantly we have the accident and emergency unit, plus the imaging, that is the ultrasound, X-ray, yes, sir, and CT scan. And then on first floor, we have the maternity block. Now, currently our site is where we have this building here. It was the previous maternity block, so we'll be replacing it on first floor. On second floor, sir, we have the critical care elements. We have 2 number theaters, and also for this facility, this hospital, given getting the accreditations, we have introduced some other critical care elements like the burns unit, ICU, HDU, and also an upgrade in terms of the number of theaters that we have. So, sir, on third floor, we now have the surgical wards. 1 female ward, and then a pediatric ward, and then also it has been segmented in such a way that it's like mother and child. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then on fourth floor, predominantly we have the male ward. And what we have also added to upgrade in this hospital on fourth floor is the orthopedic ward. And in order that the building is self-sustaining, we have introduced a solar water heating system, extra storage tanks for the whole facility, and also solar lighting. Yes, sir. So predominantly, I can just take you through. Yeah, yes, sir.
Now, refreshments.
Kind of a restaurant.
You can come buy snacks. But think about it. It's a very good.
It's important.
Especially where you have people coming to see patients.
Yeah,
and they are waiting.
They are waiting.
Maybe the procedure is ongoing. They can't enter the theater. The patient has to be there for 3-4 hours. Instead of someone going to town, they can have somewhere to take tea.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Or
In fact, near the entrance,
Yeah.
there are many old buildings, Your Excellency.
Yes.
We can look at. That's
Think
where we
about
started
it,
the hospital.
Governor,
Yes, sir.
think about a
It's a
restaurant.
wonderful,
Think
wonderful
about a
injection
restaurant.
of wisdom.
Yeah, it
Your
helps.
Excellency.
If you've gone to Karen Hospital, you
Yeah.
see they have that restaurant.
Absolutely.
there.
Yes, they do.
It's very nice.
Yeah,
very
for the
nice.
guests and
For the
also the
guests,
patients.
exactly. Even
Yeah.
for the guests.
Sure,
Even
sure,
for
sure.
the
In fact,
guests.
Your Excellency, if you look at the hospital,
Yeah.
there's a fragmentation of very small buildings.
Yes, little.
So we are hoping when these blocks are done and this one
Yeah.
and this one,
Yeah.
everything else gets collapsed.
Yes.
All these structures are brought down.
Can be.
Like this is a parking for this new building.
Okay.
This will be brought down.
Okay.
So increasingly we have
You
three
have more
modern blocks.
Good.
Everything else is collapsed.
Excellent.
So that the hospital is integrated.
Looks integrated.
Right now there are small
They are
pieces
small
that are not speaking to each other.
Yeah, correct.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency, I would request once they are done with phase 1, you can tell them to do the phase 2 as well?
Of course.
Yeah.
That's why I say let me get all the requirements. All of them.
Yeah.
So
Even
you
if
should be
it's 10
starting
billion.
Yeah,
preparing.
yeah,
Even if it's 10 billion,
yeah.
let us know
Yeah.
now and
Yeah.
start thinking what levers to touch now, so that we are not caught up,
Absolutely.
and then people start seeing as if we
Yeah.
are not serious in terms of the
In
upgrade.
fact, Your Excellency, although it's not part of the scope,
Yeah.
we are doing for them the entire master plan
Yes.
so that it is
Good.
very clear.
So that we have a master plan.
Yeah.
That's from your side as
Yeah.
the hospital,
Right.
Yeah.
but we need from the Ministry of Health,
Yeah.
the regulator,
Yeah.
the requirements, the checklist.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't have a master plan of what is not required,
Absolutely.
Sure.
and you can't have facilities that are not part of the checklist
Yeah.
before you get the,
Right.
the
So
critical
then-
ones that
yeah.
are needed
Yeah.
for the upgrade.
Yes.
I'm very keen on this thing.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Excellent.
we have to
We have to
make it
to
happen.
finish the
Yeah.
good story.
It has to happen before the next political cycle,
Absolutely.
not after.
We'll be guided, Your Excellency.
It's flagship.
One
This
year.
one
We'll
for
be guided,
me,
Your Excellency.
Koromone is
Yeah.
flagship, and
Yeah.
a few others.
Yeah.
Then tukivuka huko, I have some other ideas. I have some other ideas. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
We've already started the designs. They're doing the designs with the technical team. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So thank you, sir, for
Asante
that is
sana.
the end.
Kila la heri, wish you all the best. So it's 2 towers, 5 floor each.
Yes, sir.
5 floor, 2 towers.
No, this is first tower.
No.
This one,
This is the first one.
Oh, phase 1 is the first tower.
Yes, sir.
The phase 2 will be another tower.
Yes.
Or equal height.
Equal height.
Almost equal. Okay.
To that level, it will be higher.
This one is how many? 3, 4. So it will be higher. Good.
And that will be the face of the hospital.
Uh-huh.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's now a modern hospital.
Yes,
Yes, this is the impression.
Yes, sir.
Wow, this is good. Yeah, this is now, and you know, just 3-4 blocks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
The
yeah.
entire
And
hospital
the
is
place will be
the
clean,
entire-
and there will be some loans,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that it's also friendly
Yeah.
to the recovery of patients.
Sure.
And, therapeutic. You
Correct.
don't want a congested place.
Yeah.
Can complicate somebody's medical condition.
Absolutely.
Because stress, iko hata na asbestos.
Yeah. We're actually moving for them,
Yes.
the entire hospital.
Yes,
That's
yes,
best.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you. Asante sana. Thank you very much. Iko hapa Meru County, wagonjwa wengi, wengine wanatoka hapa Meru County, wengine wanatoka Tharaka Nithi, wengine wanatoka Isiolo, wengine wanatoka Laikipia, wengine wanatoka Marsabit. So this is a very important hospital for this region, the Upper Eastern region. So we've been praying, kama vile kuna hospitali kubwa kule Eldoret, huko North Rift, hata sisi hapa Upper Eastern tuwe na hospitali ambayo itatusaidia ya kiwango cha juu. I want to thank the leaders of Meru County, the governor, the senator, women rep, members of parliament, MCAs, and other leaders who are not elected, but they are leaders in their own right. The PSAs, some of them are here. I have seen PS Kilemi, Patrick, very supportive. I have seen PS Gitonga Mugambi, very supportive. And I think the one who is not here is, just before, you neighbor. I'm just talking about the PSs. Wale walikuwa nasukuma hii hospitali. We have PS Roslyn Njogu, who also comes from this area. And all of them, whenever the political leaders have been pushing for a project, they have been part and parcel. Even our minister for water, and so many of us. So, nawashukuru sana. All elected and non-elected leaders of Meru County, professionals, many of them who are here also. I think we have done a good job because of lobbying and pushing for the modernization of our hospital here. And when the leaders of this county went to see the president, they made a request. When he came here, he made a commitment in April that the government will do two things. One, the government is going to modernize the facilities of this hospital. Number two, after that modernization, when we have the right facilities in place, the government will elevate the categorization of Meru Hospital from level 5 to level 6. What that means is that the county government of Meru will now hand over the hospital to the national government. It will be run as a parastatal, like Kenyatta National Hospital. And it will be funded directly by national government. That is a very consequential achievement for this region, and we are working day and night to actualize the directive of the president, and we have started today with the construction of phase 1 of what we require. I have just engaged with the governor and the other leaders. We have agreed there is more to be done. We need another phase 2, but as we look for the logistics for phase 2, we want to start phase 1 immediately. This phase 1 will be over in 7 months. We want before the 7 months to have acquired the logistics for phase 2, because we don't want to go to the next election when this hospital is still at level 5. We want to go to the next election when this hospital is in level 6. So we are working very hard, and the governor, the county government of Meru, is working with the Ministry of Health and the regulators of the medical field to make sure that the required facilities, human resources, and other requirements for upgrading are met in under 2 years to make sure that the elevation occurs before the next general election. So we are very excited today. Although I have come here as Deputy President, I've also come as a resident of this place. Because this is our main hospital. This is our main hospital. Many of us from this region, and the governor wants to say some things, but don't say it now. So the governor is saying there were people, he's not saying which ones, who were born in this hospital. I don't know who those are. So this is our hospital. So I'm a big beneficiary of this landmark measure, and this is what we are doing across the country. We are not just doing it for Meru. or for this region. We are doing it all over the country. We're going to elevate a few other hospitals. We've just elevated Jaramogi Oginga Odinga in Kisumu from level 5 to 6, Kakamega, that region, and we'll have few. I am happy that Meru level 5 is one of the hospitals now which is on the lane towards elevation, because we must finish this construction, equip the new facilities, remove all these old buildings, asbestos, and all these maneno, so that you have towers, 3-4 towers of a modern, well-equipped hospital. And going forward, once we finish this in under 2 years, there will be no reason whatsoever for any patient to go to Kenyatta National Hospital, to go to Kenyatta University Teaching and Referral Hospital. Every treatment from cancer to kidney dialysis to heart treatment of heart diseases, all the diseases that are there in this world, tutakuwa tunamalizia mashida yetu hapa. And that's why we remain committed to support the government and to make sure that we work together with leaders and the people of this region and push forward the development agenda of our county and the development agenda of this part of Kenya. I want to, once more, as I finish, just thank the leaders for being united, being focused, and because without that, something like this would not have happened. Sure. I have told you how the leaders of Meru County, including professionals and senior civil servants, went and pleaded with the president. Now, if there was no unity, that appointment would not have happened, isn't it? Sure. Because if people are fighting and quarreling and shouting and insulting the government, so you just proceed with your politics. And meanwhile, people are dying of diseases which could be treated. So I'm very happy, and I pray that the leaders of Meru County will continue with that unity. Count on my support and the support of the president. As I came here, he was very excited that we are breaking ground, and he directed me to work with the governor and the CS for health and everybody in between, and the MP and everybody, to make sure that in the shortest time possible, he can come and commission Meru Level 6 Hospital. Wow. And then after that, we can do politics. Yeah, that's why we don't want to do politics now, because hatutaki program ikwame. So he will, again, I'll be coming back in a few weeks to this county, because there's another project which we are pushing together. The Gakoromone market is going to be the most expensive, the biggest market in the whole country. The markets we are building, many of them are 55 million shillings. The bigger ones are 73 million shillings. There is also big ones like Maua and others which are around 350. Kianjai is about 270 or 280 million. The others are like 500 million, and there are very few those ones. 500 million, they are only in Nairobi. So the only hospital that will surpass the 500 million market, the only market that will surpass the 500 million mark is going to be Gakoromone, which will cost 800 million shillings. And I think the designs have been completed. We are going into tendering in a few weeks' time. Mimi naleta contractor wa Gakoromone hapa. Na sio soko ya mabati, ile tumezoea kujengea wananchi masoko ya mabati. Some modern market with all the facilities, with cold rooms for storage of vegetables, with lactation rooms for mothers with young children, with ICT hubs for our Gen Z young people so that they can do e-commerce and do things digitally. So it's going to be a fantastic infrastructure for this town of Meru and for our county of Meru. So we are working very hard. There are many things. I don't have time to say everything. We have a lot of things we are chasing, and we are chasing them with a lot of seriousness and focus. We have no time to waste. Recently, Meru County was almost being auctioned by some French national because of our debt. because of a death of some hotel at the Meru National Park. Again, the intervention of our leaders has secured the availability of government money from national government, 700 million, which paid, which they didn't have anyway. The national government will take up that debt and pay on behalf. So we have a lot of things to say, and I'm not ashamed of saying that we will surpass the expectations of many people. And I'm so happy to be back home. Just prepare to see me more often. There's one friend of mine, I don't want to say who he is. He told me, what you do, Mr. Deputy President, we know you are a national leader and you need to go everywhere, which is okay. But make sure when you go one out there, you do two here. You go, and you know it's possible to serve the country, but also be available for to making sure that the agenda of our own place is also well taken care of, because Meru is also part of Kenya. Kweli si kweli? Si ni kweli? So kwa sababu tuko na wagonjwa hapa, wacha tu niseme governor aseme one item, one word. Tumekubaliana the political leaders waongea huko. Tunaenda kusalamia wananchi hapo kwa kiwanja. Hapo ndio tutauliza kama ni noma ama si noma, kama ni fire ama sio fire hapo. Lakini hapa kwa sababu ya wagonjwa, jameni tunaomba mtusamee. There is Maua Stadium. There are so many things. In fact, Maua Stadium, the contractor for Maua Stadium came together today with the contractor for the hospital. But we realized instead of delaying until when we go to Maua, because I think I'll be going to Maua in 2-3 days, I think, let the contractor go and start. Mimi nitaenda kuangalia kama amefika. And before I forget, I must thank our brother P.S. Patrick Mariro, who is on my right. Yes. P.S. Patrick Mariro is our neighbor. He comes from Laikipia. He is the principal secretary for defense. Yeye ndio accounting officer wa DOD. Hii contractor tumeleta hapa sio wale contractor wajeuri wanaambiwa 7 months wanachukua 10 years. They are being supervised by the military. Na umeona DOD hata watu ya uniform wako hapa. So there are no jokes here. 7 months is 7 months. Yeah? And we have realized, because the military has a role to support civilian development initiatives, building bridges, schools, infrastructure, we can utilize them to support government projects. We have already achieved a lot. Without their supervision, Kasarani, which is now being used to host Chan, would not have been done. Without their supervision, Nyayo Stadium would not have been done. And now they are racing against time to have Talanta Stadium, which is going to be, I think, the best stadium in Africa. It's world class. It will be complete by December, ahead of Africa Cup of Nations in 2027. So Kenya is going through a very interesting moment. I know there is a lot of siasa, a lot of maneno here, but for now, I have no doubt when it comes to the campaigns for the next election, this government will have something to say in this county and in all the 47 counties of the Republic of Kenya. Nawashukuru sana, Mungu awabariki. Gavana sema kitu lakini usiseme ile mambo ya sijui nani alizaliwa. Cannot say when and where they were born, because you are younger.
Asante, His Excellency. Noma si noma. Fire si fire. Moto kama pasi. Your Excellency, sijui tuseme nini kama serikali ya Meru County na serikali na maanisha viongozi wote wakiwemo wabunge, wakiwemo MCs wetu wakiongozwa na speaker, akiwemo senator wetu, wakiwemo wazee wa Jorincheke na professionals, kwa sababu tulipofika State House, Your Excellency, hatukupoteza muda. Tulitaja vitu ambavyo ni muhimu kwa Wameru, ikiwemo afya, hospitali yetu hapa. Tukaomba His Excellency the President atupandishie iwe ya ngazi ya level 6, na their requirements, and among the key requirements za level 6 ni kuwa na another block so that we attain the bed capacity ya level 6, Your Excellency. Nikisema Wameru ya kwamba hii serikali ni ya kuahidi na kutimiza, itakuwa nikisema ukweli ama uongo?
Ukweli.
Your Excellency, jambo la pili, tukaomba president wetu ya kwamba kuna mwekezaji alikuwa hapa Meru na akatuachia ndeni. Maafisa wetu walikuwa wanakimbizwa kila siku na mahakama wakamatwe. His Excellency akaahidi ya kwamba atatulipia ndeni ya milioni 700 na process inaendelea na Ministry of Finance. Nikisema na kutimiza, nitakuwa nikisema ukweli? Ni ukweli ama ni uongo?
Ni kweli.
Your Excellency, tukaomba president wetu ya kwamba kuna stadium ambayo inaitwa Meru Stadium ambayo it's a key resource for empowerment of our youth, talent development. Akatuahidi ya kwamba within 3 months hiyo Meru Stadium itakuwa imekamilishwa, the remaining parts, the remaining works tupewe kama Meru County, tuendelee kudevelop talents za vijana wetu, na process inaendelea. Ameru ne atabo kwenda ringi ni atabo ndia muya mawe toire ye kapul ka kuthambira anto ithira gike wanja kya guchetha mibira thai engineers baweka waka that stadium patwe twe thirikari yetu ni guita ngui baraba kwete guita ngui ni kwawe ti guita kana ni atabo kuwa kwetu Meru ni guita ngui kana ni atabo kuona inafanya kazi excellency na Rita the goodies. Mzee Kiraito mara kwa mara anatuambia national cake si keki ya harusi tunapewa kwa sababu umeoga na uko mrembo sana, kwa hiyo sherehe unang'ang'ania ukipata share kama hii tunapata ya kaunti yetu. That is the national cake. Si sawa sawa? So hii serikali kwa sababu ni yetu together with wabunge wetu na senator na county assembly na watu wa Meru, na tuahidi hapa kwa sababu tunapata share yetu kama watu wa Meru, tunapata portion ya keki ya Kenya. Tutaitunga, tutailinda, tutaitetea, tutasema mazuri yake na tuiombee. Ni tu tamu. Tamu ni yana? Tamu ni yana? Fire si fire. Moto si moto. Noma si noma. Ukethera achebe ko bateta Kenyatta. Ukethera itore teri cancer center non among the components sia health ya level 6. Ni mbibinge to kwenda. Tebi to kwenda. Your Excellency, tunakupenda.
Thank you.
Sitasema nani alizaliwa kwa hii hospitali, kwa hilo block unaenda kubomoa. Lakini niliambiwa na nyanya yangu sababu Ntoethingia ni baba yako ya kwamba wewe ulizaliwa kwa hiyo block unaenda.
Sema kitu tunatia raibu. Asante Governor.
Asante Your Excellency. Asante Your Excellency, Governor wetu, viongozi wale wote wako hapa. Ni furaha kwangu kwa kuongezewa hii hospitali ikuwe level 6, na ningetaka kukumbusha watu wote kwamba kufanywa level 6 referral haimaanishi ati tumepoteza kitu yoyote. Hakuna kitu tumepoteza. Kwanza tumepata faida na Your Excellency, mama yangu pia amezaliwa hii hospitali. So hii hospitali ikiwa itaongezeka itakuwa furaha. Kile tumeomba tu governor atupatie level 4 hospitals kadhaa within North kama ni Kinoru, Kadhithi na pale Giaki. Tukipata hiyo at least tutakuwa tuko sawa. Lakini nataka kushukuru serikali ya Rais William Ruto na naibu wake Kithure Kindiki. Unajua ni kusema na kutenda. Watu wengi wanapinga maneno ile inafanywa na hii serikali, lakini tuoneshe ni serikali gani ilifanya maneno hii serikali inafanya kwa hii miaka 3. So ile tutauza 2027 tutauza ile sera zetu. Sitaki kuongeza zaidi ya hiyo. Niwaambie Mheshimiwa Naibu wa Rais, mwambie Rais tumemiss hapa North na Meru County tumemiss. Wewe ukikuja next time umbebe. Kama unakosa utuambie, tutambeba pia. Asante kwa hiyo machache nasema asante, Mungu awabariki.
Asante sana. Asante, tutaongea huko, lakini ni muhimu hiyo Mheshimiwa Mporo anasema, kwa sababu unajua leo tuko hapa mama ya afya, na tumesema hii hospitali vile itasaidia counties kadhaa, almost 5 counties ambazo zitanufaika, na vile gharama ya matibabu itaenda chini, na vile equipment zote zile zinahitajika kutibu magonjwa yote sasa itapatikana hapa. Na kile tunauliza wananchi wa Meru County na hizi counties ziko karibu hapa ambazo zitatumia hii hospitali ni kujiandikisha ili wapate bima ya afya, kwa sababu bima ya afya inasaidia kupunguza gharama ya matibabu. Na hapo awali NHIF haikuwa inachukua registration ama kusajili kwa watu ambao hawana kazi ya kuandikwa ya mshahara ama biashara ambayo iko na mapato ya kila mwezi. Lakini hii mfumo mpya wa Taifa Care ni wa kila mtu, everyone. Lakini sasa viwango vya ile premium kila mtu atalipa ukiwa umejisajili inategemea mapato yako. Mwenye yako na pesa kidogo ama mshahara wa juu kama mimi nitakatwa pesa zaidi kidogo. Hao waheshimiwa pia wako na mishahara ya juu wakatwe pesa nyingi kidogo. Hiyo pesa wanakatwa na sisi sio sana sana ya kututibu, kwa sababu wengi wetu tuko hata na insurance zingine. Lakini ile pesa ndio itasaidia wale ambao hawawezi kulipa chochote. Hiyo pesa ndio itawalipia, kwa sababu kuna mtu hawezi lipa hata 500, hata 800, hata 300 hawezi. So the money that is slightly high for those who have more resources will be used to make sure we pay for indigent Kenyans who cannot afford to pay even 300 shillings. So we are bringing equality to our country, and I'm very excited. Leo hii nimeangalia mahesabu. I think Meru County is at 50% registration. I am so happy you have improved.
From 27.
Yes, from 27%. Yes. Thank you, Governor. Yes. Thank you, MPs. Thank you, MCAs. Na kinyako rubeto banjuri barea, very supportive wazes, and everybody who has helped us to sensitize people on the need to have a medical cover. And nationally, I'm also happy. This morning we were at 25.2 million Kenyans, almost half of Kenya, as a medical cover, courtesy of the Kenya Kwanza administration. Ile NHIF ilikuwa na 8 million people only membership. Today, half of Kenya wako na enrollment ya medical cover. We are targeting 55 million Kenyans. Hiyo ndio tunasema 2 term. Yes. Ndio 2 term, kila Mkenya awe na kadi ya matibabu jameni. Sio tu kuongea maneno ya 2 term ambaye ina agenda. Na vile just to finish, because there are many things. Iko daraja imetusumbua hapa, inaitwa Nithi Bridge. Na hii daraja haijaanza kuleta maafa jana ama 2022. Hata wakati wa mzee Kibaki, hata Moi, watu walikuwa wanakufa tu hapo. Tumelia, watu ya sehemu hii, tumelia tukachoka. President Kibaki miaka 10 tulikuwa tunaomba ajenge, haikuwezekana kwa sababu pesa ile inahitajikana haikupatikana siku hiyo. Rais Uhuru akakuja 10 years tukamlilia, haikuwezekana. Sasa hiyo daraja Mungu ametujalia. Rais Ruto amepata 7 billion ile ambayo itajenga ile daraja. Na hiyo daraja inaitwa Nithi Bridge. In fact, nilikuwa naambia wenzangu wengine hapa walikuja kunitembelea juzi ya kwamba hiyo daraja hata kama iko pale Tharaka Nithi, wale watu ambao watanufaika zaidi ni watu ya Meru, kwa sababu wao ndio wamepata hasara kubwa, kwa sababu gari ambazo zinapata matatizo pale huwa zinatoka hapa zikienda Nairobi,
Meru, Isiolo,
Isiolo, lakini wale wengi ni watu ya hii county na county jirani. So it's not a bridge for Tharaka Nithi.
Sure.
It is a bridge for all of us, because many of us have lost their loved ones there, and we are glad. Again, before the end of the year, mimi ndio huyo na contractor hapo kwa daraja.
Wow.
Fire si fire.
Fire.
Alafu sasa ndio siku ya kampeni ikifika tushindane na wale wengine. Waulizwa huyu mtu ya anaitwa Kithure Kindiki, siku amekuwa deputy president, ameshikana na hao viongozi wengine na rais naye akawasikiza, hii kitu ikapatikana. Wewe siku ile ingine ulikuwa na kiti na wewe ulijenga hata classroom ama choo wapi? Ama namna gani? The money we are pumping here from national government, it's a lot. The roads program are now back. The contractors have started coming back. The mambo ya stima, ile wind park, you know, there are many things. Ile wind park ya kule Tigania West, na hata hiyo masoko makuu. The next big market actually will be also be in Mekindori. I think the Mekindori market is 320 million. It's among the biggest in this county. Maua is 300 million, Kianjai 270. Hapa tuko na masoko ingine 20, almost 25, 23 markets. Hapa katikati Mwichwine, wapi, Kobo, everywhere. Tuendelee tusiendelee? Tuendelee namna hiyo? Tuchape kazi? Namna hiyo? Mutashikilia ground? Tunashikilia ground? Ama namna gani jameni? Hakuna faida ingine tunaweza kuwa nayo kama viongozi other than pushing the interest of our people. Iko County Aggregation and Industrial Park ambaye tunajenga pale Ruirorera is almost complete. We need to equip it, start adding value for our avocado, our miraa, our tea, our coffee and the other things. Na hii nimewacha na banana.
Macadamia.
I started with macadamia, avocado, banana, miraa, coffee and tea.
Yes. Na viazi.
Na viazi. Very good. Huyu ananiambia na ndengu ile inatoka hapa chini. Tuendelee tusiendelee? Mungu awabariki sana, tutaongea huko mbele. God bless you. It's good to see all of you. It's good to be back home. Thank you. Thank you, PS.